Probably. I don't know.
I wore default black shirt. I was gonna say with taxes. So the idea is just like everything's walkable once you get downtown, and that's why it's expensive. You know, it is absolutely.
If you guys have your phones, please put them on silent.
They are.
Let me just make sure. I think mine already is.
Just give it to me.
Yeah, that's probably better.
You're more than welcome to go in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also ask questions?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I'll start and send you stuff if you want me to do that. I'm hanging out. Okay. All right, man. I'll talk to
Can you take pictures or anything like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You guys about to go in? I hope this is the last one.
I don't know why I'm carrying this. Keep thinking I'm gonna have to walk far or something. We going back in here after this?
We
doing
after
some-
this, you guys are gonna end up moving on to photos.
Okay.
But you can leave it in here.
I'm just gonna park it right here. Actually. Yeah.
I think you just said Rockingham.
Get it.
I'm at 8 minutes late.
I know. You guys are sort of far behind.
I know they had both my. Yeah, come on.
You guys go.
But it doesn't mean that somebody could, if you do something bad,
You guys
like.
Go throw on your jersey.
to go to.
Yes.
We have a system in iRacing that allows you.
Good luck, you guys.
How you doing?
Good.
And possibly you get suspended or
Like a fan.
No,
Just here to
like
observe.
other
Is that
races
all right?
on the track.
Oh, look, we fit in here, brother.
I was at 9. I was at 8 minutes when you. I know they felt behind because of the lighting.
I'm sure he's not happy.
They were wrapped up. I don't think he digested it.
I was good. You were
Looking
not
good,
on the
Ray.
door at 7 minutes.
Is it good? How about that reflection on my glass?
Yeah. You know, I mean, you can maybe wrap it
This is
around a little
Quentin,
bit that
right?
way, but
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about his hair light?
yeah. Hairlight, maybe stand to use a little bit.
I was right on time with him. Okay.
There's a ball.
Nice, boom.
Alright, I'm
Okay.
out.
Cool. All right, Jason, you ready?
I'm speeding.
Camera speeds.
I think you're doing great, Justin. Thank you. Excellent job. We all talked about it earlier too. Okay. All right. So you're gonna. Did you tell him?
No, I was about to just look right. She's gonna ask you questions over there, but you're gonna just look right into this lens. There's a little smiley face for you, and try to. The viewer will never hear what she asks you, so just try to restate the question. You know, like, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Well, for breakfast this morning, I ate blah blah blah.
And I'll help you. Okay, everyone ready?
Let's do it. Good.
State your name and hometown.
Quentin Warman, Urbana, Illinois.
And then say this statement, this is my blank season in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series.
This is my first season in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series.
What would make your first season a successful season?
For me personally, probably a top 20 points finish so that I do not have to run the Contender Series again and I can just chill until the free agency period. But I would also say getting a win would be successful, but realistically, probably top 20.
Awesome. These are rapid fire, so you don't have to say why. You just have to answer in a complete sentence. Favorite sports team?
Probably the Pittsburgh Steelers.
My favorite sports team is.
My favorite sports team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Cars 2.
Favorite place to vacation?
My favorite place of vacation is anywhere with family, so for this I'll just say Kentucky.
Best pizza topping?
My favorite pizza topping is pepperoni.
Worst pizza topping?
My worst pizza topping, least favorite, is mushrooms.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
I like thin crust pizza.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Say I prefer Star Wars over
I
Star
prefer
Trek.
Star Wars over Star Trek.
I'm going to just have you repeat that one more time.
I prefer Star Wars over Star Trek.
Marvel or DC?
I prefer Marvel over DC.
What is your favorite comfort food?
My favorite comfort food is mac and cheese.
Last song you got stuck in your head?
The last song that got stuck in my head was Thick of It by KSI.
Favorite active NASCAR driver?
My favorite active NASCAR driver is Kyle Busch.
Who is the GOAT of NASCAR?
The GOAT of NASCAR is Dale Earnhardt.
Favorite track you have been to?
My favorite track I've been to is Chicagoland Speedway.
Who is the GOAT of eNASCAR?
The GOAT of eNASCAR is Ray Alfala.
This is for eNASCAR. Who is the absolute weapon on track?
The biggest weapon on track is Colin Bowden.
Getting a lot of that today.
I know. Who has the most Riz in the series?
I would say the driver with the most riz in the series is Malik Ray.
Yes or no? Have you ever been protested, and how many times?
I have been protested before, probably 2 or 3 times.
Name as many eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series champions as you can in 20 seconds. Go.
Ryan Luza, Ray Alfala, Richard Towler, Stephen Wilson, Parker White, Casey Kerwin, Zach Novak, Tyler Hudson, Kenny Humpy, Nick Ottinger, Keegan Leahy.
Time.
Did you get Conti?
I did not get Conti.
I think Conti was the only one you may have missed there.
Crushed it.
Very good. Very good.
Favorite Coca-Cola product?
My favorite Coca-Cola product is vanilla Coca-Cola.
What does it mean? We're done rapid fire, so these will be a more lengthy question. What does it mean to be in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series?
It means a lot to me because just to get here, you have to spend an entire year working in Road to Pro and Contender. And then you have to then get signed by a team, and then you are officially in. It honestly just feels so surreal to me now. I honestly haven't processed all of it yet because it's still just going through my head. It's very surreal.
What made you want to be a part of the series? What was that moment where you're like, I gotta be a part of this?
So it's when I realized doing fixed races that I was able to compete with most of the current Coke drivers at the time, which made me think, yeah, I should probably make a run at this. And I did, and it all worked out.
What is your biggest motivation going into the season?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Honestly, probably the competitiveness. It's very, very competitive, probably the most competitive it's ever been. So the amount of time you put in is probably going to determine your results.
What tracks are you most looking forward to and least looking forward to, and explain why?
I would say the tracks I'm looking forward to the most are the 1.5 miles, Charlotte, Kansas, etc., because they have usually the best racing and the least wrecks. And what I'm looking forward to the least is probably either Richmond or one of the other short tracks, because I know from from watching previous races that the short tracks tend to be not the best races in terms of green flag runs.
We can skip 34.
Okay. Interlagos and Rockingham joined the series for the first time this season. What are your thoughts on both of those tracks?
Interlagos, I think, will be pretty interesting because, you know, NASCAR's never raced their real life. It's an F1 track. So it'll definitely provide a new challenge for everyone. And Rockingham, I think, will have some of the best racing all year because Rockingham is one of the best tracks for the dynamic track system. Running the wall there is really effective.
And are there any other tracks you'd like to see on the circuit?
I mean, the legacy tracks, some of the legacy tracks, but unfortunately, I don't think those can be put on the schedule for certain reasons.
What is the hardest corner in the series? Not track, but corner.
Probably, I'm not sure what turn it is, but it's one of the corners on Chicago Street Course. It's a small right-hand kink, a long left-hander, and then back to a right. I'm not sure what turns it is, but that section is pretty difficult to get right, especially with all the bumps.
What is one tip you would give new iRacing members that want to join the series?
Don't try to not cause trouble, and if you want to get through rookie D, C, B, A class, I mean, honestly, riding in the back is probably a decent strategy to get a safety rating because I rating really isn't something you have to worry about unless you are trying to get to the Coke Series.
That's my strategy every time.
And what's a tip you got being this is your first season?
Don't stress too much about it and just simply put in the work and you will see results.
What is a non-racing video game you play?
Fortnite.
Can you say it in a complete sentence?
A game I play that is not a racing game is Fortnite.
What was the first NASCAR video game you played?
The first NASCAR video game I played was NASCAR Heat Evolution.
What hobbies outside of video games do you have?
A hobby I have outside of video games is collecting die-cast cars and playing sports with my friends.
How many die-casts do you have?
Too many to count.
What's your favorite?
I don't think I have a favorite.
What's your most valuable?
That is also something I do not know.
How do you want to be remembered?
Honestly, I am not sure on that. Especially since this is my first year in the series. I'm honestly not sure how I want to be remembered because that is probably a long time coming from now.
It's fine. Got many years. Many years.
You're done.
Did great, Quentin.
You don't have a favorite?
No.
You have one that sucks?
Oh, there you go.
No.
Very heavy door. Thank you.
Start taking them out.
Well, I haven't gone to the NASCAR races, so it's kind of hard to do that when you don't go.
All right.
You know what?
Hold out here for a minute.
Quentin, you guys back in there briefly.
Okay.
Briefly.
Here you go. You want these?
Actually, matches, I was surprised.
I mean, so much vulgarity in the interview. I didn't expect it. I'm just kidding.
We're crossing ceiling.
Oh, excuse me.
And then
That was cool, man.
What do you think so far?
pretty cool.
You are done with your booties as well.
No booties?
No, you have finished both interview rooms.
But
So you guys are bootyless now.
I knew we had several done. I didn't know if they were like done. Ask if you were available.
Answering this one. Okay. Available?
Yeah.
I am. Hey,
I-
Kim. Sorry.